Hello, I'm Aisha, and I'm making this video for my prom class that I'm doing in school. Basically, the class is about the works of Eric Fromm that we read, and we watch a lot of TED videos and have class discussions over them. I'm going to make this video over something that really interested me a few days back in class that we talked about. Um, we were talking about experiences of a lifetime and if you would know if you were having one. Just in let's see, I think it was February, early February. I went on a trip, about a 3-week trip to the Eastern Caribbean with a bunch of classmates, and one of our goals of the trip was to not become so affected and upset by the little things, but to actually enjoy and experience the wonderful things that were happening to us. So we were staying on, about 12 students, 3 adults were staying on a 42-foot boat, and there were things like sand, the food quality, a lot of things that just weren't great. But as we began to finally take in where we were, we couldn't even complain because we were actually having the experience of a lifetime. I remember one day my teacher said that how can you complain, or he said something along the lines of how can you complain or get upset when you look where you are. I mean, I just remember being in the middle of the ocean. All you could see was blue, and I couldn't find a reason to complain. I was having the experience of a lifetime. So I was glad that I realized that, and I was glad that my teacher helped us realize that. Another thing I was going to talk about was how we should not get upset over such trivial things. I was talking to some of my family members like a couple of days ago about how where I come from a small town, and some students, or some, I know, young kids have never been out of this town where I grew up. And it's really sad because I can't imagine not being able to experience a different culture, just different people. I can't imagine spending the rest of my life in this small town. So it's kind of sad when you think about all the people who will never leave their small, or wherever they grew up, wherever they're comfortable with, they'll never leave that. So I found that kind of sad, but it's also kind of interesting because that's their reality. And for me, I just went on a 3-week trip, and I know some people would have complained, but it's like, how do you complain when some people will never have this opportunity? So that's really very important to me. And basically, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that instead of getting upset by the trivial things and the small things, realize that you could be having the experience of a lifetime. You might miss it just by getting upset over the little things. Like, our trip could have easily been ruined. My trip could have easily been ruined if all the little things upset me, or, ruin my mood or something. But that's all I want to say.